Original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we read your reviews and play your voicemails. And oh my God. And oh God.
What's happening?
I'm sorry. I was trying to open the reviews, but it started playing our podcast instead.
How embarrassing.
I'm really embarrassed. I don't know how to use phones. Read your reviews, play your voicemails, and read your emails, maybe. I'm Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And I, producer Maria.
Do we have more reviews?
We do. We're currently at 914 reviews. Once we get 1,000, I feel like we'll be respected. People will give us the respect that we deserve, you know?
Finally get the respect we deserve.
Here's one from CC McChickman. I was taking a hiatus from true crime podcasts during law school, but these bimbos brought me right back in. Thank you for consistently cracking me up and serving up delightful escapism. I can binge web crawlers for days without getting paranoid or bummed out. 10 out of 10. This is Lady Naps a Lot. Y'all are so funny and engaged with us listeners. Even when an episode topic doesn't seem like something that interests me, I'm captivated by your fresh takes and insights.
Amazing. This one is from Hate You, greatest podcast. Web Crawlers is so much more than you think it would be. Thank you, ladies, for making me laugh when I walk my dogs.
How nice.
This one's from Great Britain, or I've got one from Great Britain.
Let's hear it.
This is called Written Between Naps, 5 stars. These ladies cover a wide range of topics from true crime and mysteries to America's Next Top Model and McDonald's ice cream machines. Every topic is well researched and covered in a concise but lighthearted way. I regularly burst out laughing in public when listening. This podcast feels like hanging out with friends. It's the thing you didn't know you needed in your life. Honk honk, the chief of police.
Wow,
the chief of police. Wow, I cannot believe the chief of police wrote in. That's crazy.
This is from Swellman 2009. You guys are honestly the perfect addition to my weird inner monologue I keep myself entertained with. You bring up everything I love. I mean, the obvious, like conspiracies and murders, but also The Sims and 90 Day Fiancé. Weird women are the best. Let's get to 1,000.
Yes.
I'm excited, like I'm part of the podcast. In my mind, I am. Yeah. Also, Allie, I love your voice. You are an angel. Bye, la la la.
I am an angel. Thank you. This one is from Mads Thompson. Thank you. I look forward to this podcast every week. It's funny, informative, and thought-provoking. I love the mailbag episodes, especially the synchronicities or ghost stories. Thank you for doing what you do, ladies, and for bringing me so much joy through tough times. Honk, honk, la, la, la.
I have another one from Great Britain.
Okay, let's hear it.
I've got this Great Britain, and by the way, the other one was written by I didn't say it, but Very Into Podcast. This is another one from Great Britain. 16 out of 10, 5 stars. Wow. It all started because I wanted to listen to a podcast about the Denver airport with my cup of tea on a Friday night. That crazy adventure led me to these 3 ladies who low-key remind me of my 3 weird sisters from Macbeth. Oh, from the three, not from my 3 weird, from those 3 sisters. Oh, wait, okay. Hold on. Let me start this over. I'm freaking out. It all started because I wanted to listen to a podcast about the Denver airport with my cup of tea on a Friday night. That crazy adventure led me to these 3 ladies who low-key remind me of the 3 weird sisters from Macbeth. And what would those 3 sisters be doing if they were born in the last few decades? They'd probably make this podcast. 4 months have passed, and this podcast is now part of the furniture. I now no longer need real friends and have successfully boarded up the windows. This podcast gives the illusion of socializing, so you'll never have to. Thank you, ladies. You're awesome. That's from Pato Fu.
Wow. This is from Julie69420. Sorry I didn't review till now. Love the show, y'all.
This is from Jace McBride, 10 out of 10. Found this podcast during quarantine and fell in love. Listening to Web Crawlers feels like just sitting around a table with your friends. One of my favorite podcasts to listen to when I just want something funny and laid back. The hosts and guests are always amazing and keep me laughing. La, 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 love you.
Wow.
Cute.
This is from Thaumaturgical. I checked this out on the recommendation of the What's Up Weirdo podcast. That's John Teddy's podcast.
And Jessica, yeah.
And Jessica. I'm really glad I did. The hosts are very charismatic. The sincerity of their friendship and genuine appreciation of their audience really shines through, which makes this podcast easy to binge for hours on end.
You know what I was thinking, though? I don't think the three of us have ever hung out socially.
No, of course not.
No, because Maria's has been in an undisclosed location for 5 years.
I just think that the listeners would like to know that. I mean, we have great chemistry, but we've never hung out. I just wonder how that would go. Like, would it be weird?
Well, I feel like we hang out all day long because we're always texting all day long.
Do you have a group text?
Yeah.
I would say we're friends.
Well, yeah.
But we haven't hung out.
Yeah. Well, Melissa and I have hung out quite frequently.
I know. I'm the odd one out. I'm the odd one. You guys are best friends. I'm saying I'm the odd one out.
That is true. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think about it.
Well, you want to hang out? You want to hang out?
Yeah.
One day I'll hang out.
Gotta come over and watch Bachelor in Paradise. Okay. Should we get into these voicemails?
Yes. Let's do it to it.
And away we go.
Hey, web crawlers, it's Amberly from Savannah. I just heard a voicemail from someone talking about the Yellow Deli and the 12 tribes, and I think they're in, like, I don't know, someplace like in Maine or somewhere, I think it was. So I'm from a little small town in Florida called Arcadia, which is, like, middle of nowhere. And apparently, once I had moved away, I had heard about the 12 tribes on a podcast. And I was telling my sister about it, and she's like, there's a Yellow Deli in Arcadia. And so there's like a big house. When I went to visit my sister, we drove by it. And there's like this big house they all live in together. And we went there and we ate dinner, or we have lunch. Like, it's really good food. My sister said she buys bread there. They had cookies and like they made like candles and stuff. Like the people are very nice. It's really like kind of slow and quiet, but it's like a cute little place, right? Like, but it's a cult. And then I was like looking into them more, and my friend that lives in Tennessee said that they have Yellow Delis in Tennessee. And then I also heard, but I don't know if it's true, that they have Yellow Delis on that like Pacific Northwest Trail, like that the thing that like the people will like walk on for like days and months and stuff. And there's little small communities where they'll stop and rest like in between their like travels or whatever. They'll help people. So, like, they're there and they're like, oh, we'll give you, like, a free meal if you, like, do some dishes or help us with our garden. And sometimes people will just decide they don't even want to finish. They'll just stay there. And they say that that's how they, like, get people to join their cult. They, like, find people that are kind of, like, lost, that don't have a purpose. They give them a purpose. Also, there's another little restaurant in Savannah called Latte Factor, and I believe that they have some type of connection to the 12 tribes. And I heard that there's a college called GAD in Savannah, and I heard that they like to try to they try to get the college students to join their full block. Like, anyway, I just thought that was something you guys might like to see or to hear. So, thanks, guys.
So I'm on the Yellow Deli website, and they have so many locations. Chattanooga.
It seems like an episode. It seems like people really can't come across the 12 tribes quite a bit.
Yeah, Vista, California, Oak Hill, New York, Boulder, some in British Columbia, Ontario. There's one in Spain. There's one in Kyoto, Japan.
What? We got it.
England, Missouri, New York, Brunswick, Georgia, Plymouth, Massachusetts. Where's Vista, California? And Valley Center, California.
I don't know. That's crazy, man.
Sure.
Oh, Carlsbad.
The food looks good. People are saying, look at the one that's in North Carolina, Yellow Deli, North Carolina. Look how like it looks like a really homey place.
Is this where they serve like the Cleveland Steamer or whatever it was?
Sturgis Steamer.
Oh, but Vista is a cult.
North of San Diego.
A cult place.
Apparently.
This is crazy because this looks like homey food. It looks like really like delicious homey food. But then like, oh, do you want to stay and join the cult?
Yes, thanks. Well, that's how they get you. They give you a really great tuna melt, and then you never leave.
Next
Although
thing you know.
the salad looks not great. So, but they do have like a cool like granola with apples and berries and stuff.
Salads never look great.
No, it had like, and they have like soups. The Yellow Deli store, they give you brochures there. I don't know, you guys. You should do an episode. Someone should do an episode on this because this is very interesting. That they are like restaurant tours that are also a cult.
There's one in Argentina.
Well, I mean, that's also been a pattern through time. Remember, there was a cult restaurant on Sunset Boulevard that Woody Allen would go to and other people all the time. Then there's Cafe Gratitude, which has turned out to be weird.
Yeah.
It's for some reason some sort of thing.
The food at this place in North Carolina looks really good. Cults love smoothies.
They do.
They love their
yeah.
Who knows what they put in them?
Some hemp protein powder.
Oh, yeah.
Some maca. Chia seeds.
Hi, web crawlers. This is Alina. I wanted to call really quick. I just got out of an appointment that was a biomagnetism body code. That's like kind of what it said on the website when I booked the appointment. Anyway.
What?
This thing was crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about it or have ever done it or know anything about it. But I went in having no idea what was about to happen. My mom actually scheduled the appointment for me because I have some shit going on with my body that I don't know how to fix. And so basically this chick, I kind of like told her what was going on. She had me lay down on a bed. I took my shoes off and she put these like Velcro type shoe on me, and she sat at the feet. She sat like at my feet and held my feet and did this body scan basically. Tapped my feet and she showed me. She was asking my body what I need or what I don't need. She basically was asking my body, like, okay, where are the issues? Where does this, like, what organs or whatever went down into, like, an emotional? She goes, we're going to tap into your physical and emotional, body, whatever. And I feel like I make no sense right now. But it was just so crazy. She's tapping my feet together, asking my body all these questions. She's speaking in Spanish, but I can understand her. And I can feel my feet, like my right foot. She's tapping my heels together, and I could feel my heel. You know what? I need to start this over. I'm so sorry.
Does she call again and start over from the top?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, no. Oh.
Hey, web crawlers, this is Alina again. Okay, I got it down this time. So the biomagnetism, the body code, she showed me right when I laid down on the bed. She had me, she started tapping my heels together, and she had me say my name. She said, say I am and your full name. And she showed me when I said that, my right heel was a little bit above my left heel. And then she had me say, okay, say I am and say a different name. So I did that. And then my left heel ended up being a little bit higher. So she was showing me, okay, this is, your body is telling me when your right heel is higher, your body is telling me yes. When the left heel is higher, your body is telling me no. So she starts to do the scan and she's showing me this is like she has a list of things that she goes through. She has it like on her computer. So she's tapping my feet. She's asking my body these questions. She's kind of mumbling to herself. She's speaking in Spanish. But she'll stop every now and then and, like, make a little note on her computer about, whatever my body told her. And it was so interesting. And at first I'm like, no way. Like, this lady, it feels like this lady's moving my feet. But once the body scan was over and she told me, what basically, like, the the data that she got from the body scan. She started with my emotional, she goes, basically saying, there can be some emotional distress that causes disharmony physically in your body, which I completely understand. So she was saying, she goes, yeah, so around, she goes, it's telling me that around 21, 22, you were feeling very lonely. And, you felt loneliness, and you felt like you had failed and all of that. And I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Yes, that makes sense. 21, that's when me and my daughter's dad broke up. That was the first, I'm like, I was 21 years old and like, oh my God, I'm a single mom. How am I going to do this? It's so crazy. So I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. And, I smoke a lot of weed. I'm a stoner. I'm a chronic smoker. And she also brought up that, physically everything was pretty okay. I asked about other things in my body, but she goes, I kind of focused on one thing. You would have to book another session for other, I asked about my uterus and stuff like that. So anyway, she was saying one thing that did come up was chronic intoxication. And she goes, do you have any idea what that could be? And I'm like, oh yeah, smoking. And she's asking my body, like, is it smoking?
It ends, and I don't see another one.
Yeah, I think that was it.
This is crazy. I'm like I Googled it, and like I'm finding some problems finding more about it. But on Amazon, there's magnet patches that you can put on your body for, I guess, relief.
I've never heard of this.
I have never heard of this either.
I don't know.
Hi, this is for the web crawlers. This is Paisley Gray calling.
Paisley!
I think this is the first time I've called the number and I memorized it. I just listened to the Noid episode, and I know you guys are a few months behind on voicemails, so hopefully this isn't played in October and a million other people have said this. But I just wanted to say one thing, and that is no yo 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 yo.
Thanks, Paisley. That's fellow pistol shrimp and friend of the pod, Paisley Gray.
Paisley Gray. Wow. No yo 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 yo. Okay, next message.
Hi, this is a call for the web crawlers. Will you guys please take my order, my pizza order? My favorite pizza is pineapple and Canadian bacon, so this is for Hawaiian, and also tomato and basil. And that's it. Can't wait for that pizza.
Pineapple and Canadian bacon, which is essentially ham.
Yeah, amazing. So
it's
good.
Great. That's great. Your pizza will be to you in 30 minutes or less.
Or else you can sue us.
Or else you can sue us.
This message is for the web crawlers. I'm listening to your Noid episode, and I'm only like a few minutes in. I'm already obsessed, because I'm obsessed with pizza too, Maria.
Yeah.
But I wanted to tell you about my favorite pizza. We have a local pizza place called Carolina Pizza. I'm from South Carolina. They have a pizza. It's called a spicy Thai pizza. And it has a honey mustard base, cheese, Thai cooked onions and steak, and broccoli. And then they do a honey drizzle on top. It is the best fucking pizza that I've ever put in my mouth. I don't care where I get pizza from, where I go. It is the best pizza ever. But then, you guys were talking about the salad pizza. I don't know if any of you are familiar with melon mushroom. It's a chain also in the Southeast. I don't know how far it goes. But they have a Caesar salad pizza. It's literally, they dump a Caesar salad on top of the pizza. And I had it too, and it was pretty good, but they went hard in the paint with the lettuce, so that kind of threw me off. I don't like hot lettuce, so I'd probably say go easy on the lettuce next time, but it is fucking phenomenal. And if you ever get the chance to try either of those,
please do, because I just feel like your life is not complete until it happens to you. But anyways, that's all I got. And, so I'll talk. Bye.
Bye. I love people are just calling in with their favorite pizzas.
It's so good. I cannot stop reading about biofeedback now. It's so crazy.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Is that what there are these mats that you lay on that's supposed to...
Oh, I've seen those.
They're so expensive.
Yeah, they're $800.
You lay on them and it's demagnetizes or something. I don't...
Now I'm at some crazy Beverly Hills doctor. Quantum biofeedback on Robertson Boulevard.
Uh-oh. Next thing you know, you're going to be paying $5,000 to have some electrodes to your feet.
For shock therapy.
Oh, no. Just straight up shock
to be
therapy.
drooling.
Okay.
Hey, Arios. This message is for the web crawlers. Yep, I'm just at work right now, and I've got one of those government jobs where you got a lot of free time. So I thought I'd make a request for a show. I don't know if this is the right form to be requesting shows,
Absolutely.
but here it goes. Anyways, I grew up on the south suburbs of Chicago.
Nice.
And I had a badass sister growing up who was always into all the local legends, Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, Aux Sable Cemetery, stories of H.H. Holmes, John Wayne Gacy. She's actually the one that introduced me to your show. So I kind of gained an interest for that. But anyways, I moved out to Sioux Falls, South Dakota for a while, and hearing about some of the local legends out there, the big one was about the Gitche Manitou State Park murders, which is a story that I think you guys should look into and maybe do a mini-sode on or a full episode, but it's definitely worth checking out. Thanks. You all are great. Bye-bye. Back to work.
Okay, the 1973 Gitche Manitou murders. Wow, there's a whole Wikipedia about it. Dang, I've never heard of this.
Interesting.
3 brothers charged in murder. Okay, this looks interesting. Thank you for the suggestion.
Web crawlers. Allie,
Yes.
baby.
Yes.
My girl, Allie.
Yes.
I just listened to the episode where it was, you guys were talking about the Mike Myers emphasis on the wrong syllable thing, and Allie has a mild to moderate meltdown, and you were like, I'm scared because you were like, why do I know this this quote if it doesn't come from Austin Powers? And I need to tell you that I already went through this when I found out that it doesn't come from Austin Powers either. And what I deduced is that it became kind of like a pop culture thing where people would just say it. They would say the emphasis on the wrong syllable thing. And we don't, at least me, we don't know, millennials don't really know Mike Myers from that much other stuff other than Austin Powers. I don't know. That's what I think. And then we just assumed that it came from that, or we saw it in memes, or we just heard people talking about it and said it was Mike Myers, and we thought, duh, Austin Powers. But it wasn't. So we were misled. This isn't our fault. It's everyone else's fault. That's it. Love you. Hope you're not scared anymore. Bye.
That makes sense.
That
You just assume
make sense.
All Mike Myers quotes are probably from
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers or Wayne's World.
Or Wayne's World. What about Shrek?
Or Buried an Axe Murderer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's it. Those are the only movies he was in. Next message.
Hey, web crawlers. This is Amy from Ohio, and I've been wanting to tell you guys about finding out that my old boss was in a legit cult. So I work for a large corporation, but I've always worked for smaller companies. So I started at this company years ago, and my boss is pretty nice. He's kind of a little quirky, a little weird, but super nice, pretty handsome guy. There's something a little kind of weird about him. And one time he made a joke about how his upbringing, he was kind of brought up in a culty sort of religion, but that was kind of
all he said about it. He used to go take a Friday off, and he would be going to quote unquote conventions for his church. And right then and there, ding ding ding, my crime junkie radar kind of went off. Well, I worked there for over a year before I actually Googled his name. And he's a legitimate member of the Moonies, the Unification Church. And his parents were paired by the Sun Moon, what the fuck ever his name is, and Sun Young Moon, I believe. And so this guy's kids are also being brought up in the cult. They're the homeschooler type, blah, blah, blah. But they're leaders in the local area for the Unification Church. They had that massive, 20,000 couple wedding, blah, blah, blah. And I never, ever confronted him about it or asked him about it because this wasn't that kind of boss-employee relationship. But that shit was crazy to know that your, seemingly normal boss is totally in a cult. He even calls it a cult himself. And it's just crazy shit. Fucking homeschool, man. All starts with the homeschool. All right. See ya. Bye. Love your show. Bye.
Dang, the Moonies is crazy. We should do an episode all about the Moonies.
Nuts.
Okay, next message.
Hello, web crawlers. This is Amy from Ohio, and I called to tell you that I found out that my old boss, while I was working for him, was in the Unification Church, a.k.a. the Moonies. Somebody mentioned the Moonies on one of the episodes where you guys were talking about the scammer lady that was starving herself or lying about it. Anyway, their sex ritual after they're matched or, it's arranged marriage, they value sperm or something I know that's such a gross word. I guess it's better than jizz, but I should have said. Okay, so they the woman has to be on top, I guess, or maybe they alternate. But they have a 3-day sex ritual, and I don't think they're supposed to make noise, or somebody's supposed to chant, and then the guy says something about "give birth to me, mother," or says something involving his mother or giving birth to him during sex, and then they use a cum rag basically instead of being able to shower. I think this is how I understood it. So, they have to use the same towel and keep, the dried up, jizz. And the woman has to use it to wipe herself, and they're not supposed to shower. But that is so disgusting and so fascinating, and I was wondering if you know much more about that. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah, I've heard of the Moonies. I don't really know too much about them.
No, I don't either.
But that doesn't sound fun.
To be honest, it kind of sounds, you have sex and then you wipe off with a cum rag and you don't shower. That kind of sounds not.
I mean, that's not
that unusual. That sounds like my life a little bit, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that doesn't sound that disgusting.
I'm wondering
that's a weekend. That's a weekend. Yeah. You don't shower.
I mean,
we've all been there.
I'm also gross, so.
Right. Maybe you should join the Moonies.
I should join this cult.
Hello, hello, hello. This is for the web crawlers. Listen, I just want to first say thank you for playing my last voicemail that I left you guys. This is Talia, by the way. And I wanted to tell you some stuff has been going on, and I think that I might be maybe psychic, maybe a witch, maybe cursed, and maybe I should start wearing clothes of garlic around the neck, something is going on. So I have predicted a few deaths by accident. I dreamt that, a few months ago, I'm sorry, I'm rambling because I'm nervous and I have phone anxiety and so my friend's grandfather, a few months ago, he was sort of ill, but not on his deathbed or anything. And one night I dreamt that he is gone, that he died. The next morning, motherfucking bitch called me and she said, listen, my grandfather died tonight. And I didn't tell her because it's fucking spooky, okay? So he passed away, unfortunately. It was pretty old, though. And then a few months after that, I dreamt that another grandfather of a different friend had passed away. 2 days later, I found out that he died. You guys, he fucking died after I dreamt that he would die. I'm calling because last night, okay, this is the third time.
Oh my God, are one of us going to die?
Insane. I dreamt that one of my grandma's neighbors had passed away. I dreamt that this old lady that lives across my grandma. I didn't think nothing to it, and today my dad told me that this lady passed. And I think that I'm the Grim Reaper. I think that I should be put in, I don't know what's going on with me, guys. Anyways, also I sang a song for you guys last time, and you were so nice, and you really liked it, and I was kind of surprised of how nice you were. Not because you're not nice, because I felt like I was creepy. And I wanted to tell you that your hotline number has a wonderful, like, scat kind of doo-wop potential.
There's a
doo-wop potential.
There's a part 2.
God damn it. Now I'm one of those listeners who calls again because I rambled too much the first time. Well, this is Talia for the web callers again. The shame of it all, but it's okay. I will survive. I wanted to embarrass myself even further and tell you that the Ilios hotline should be found at this, like, a doo-wop festival. Like 626 604 6262.
Ooh,
626 604 6262. 626 604 626.
Oh my
that's
God.
great.
That's beautiful.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Wow, that was magical.
I love it. Oh my God.
That's it. That's it for voicemails for the day.
Wow, what a show. Who knew?
What a show.
All right. Well, guys, please continue to call in and email and it's gorgeous. I am Allie Siegel.
I am Alyssa Stettin.
And I, producer Maria.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.
626 604 6262. 626 604 6262.
Oh my God.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.